This is IT. I'm here to help you.
Oh, thank God I have help. Hi, my name is Angelica Roomba. Yes, that Roomba, the daughter and heir to Roomba. And it's funny I'm calling you, but my Roomba is broken and I really need your help.
This can be a disheartening time, especially Angelica, knowing who your family is and all that pressure that comes along with this. I'm here to talk you down off that anxiety ledge. What's the last room in the house that was used with this Roomba?
Um, Thank you. I really appreciate your help. I'm actually in my father's office. Technically, my father, the late Larry Roomba, who, as you know, passed about 4 days ago.
Angelica, I was not aware. I think of myself as a current events man, but that slipped by. And actually, my mother passed 4 days ago as well. So I've been preoccupied. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm connecting with you on this.
I'm so sorry to hear she died. If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
Our house was wet and she slipped. Yes, I was cleaning the house, got distracted, and she slipped on the kitchen floor.
I'm so sorry to hear that. You should have had a Roomba. This can help with water.
Hindsight is
Always
2020. Angelica, I know. Half of my eulogy dealt with if I had only invested more in cleaning technology. God damn it.
Yeah.
Thank you for
sorry.
making space for me.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Philip.
Philip. Okay. Sorry, just your voice sounds so familiar to me. That's interesting.
Yes, that is interesting. I find your voice quite soothing.
Oh, even with my anxiety?
Yes. I tend to bring a lot of my own anxiety into the call. So when I start a call off with the word anxiety, I'm really projecting. It really is saying nothing about how you sounded to me. In fact, you sound quite calm. I think a clean house can be very therapeutic. So I want to get your house back to a clean state as soon as possible.
Thank you. Thank you. I that's what I need. I was just about to finish a ritual, and that's when the Roomba stopped working.
Just about to finish a virtual.
No, a ritual.
Okay. A ritual. I have a series of questions. If any part of the ritual is a red flag for me, where it seems to contradict the true function of the Roomba, which is to, I know you know all this, but clean a room as quietly and efficiently and in fun concentric circular pattern as possible, I will find the cause of the malfunction.
Okay.
What was the dirt level of the room at the time of your ritual?
Well, it was perfectly clean except for the pentagram. I'm sorry, is this call being recorded?
Yes, it is. Each call acts as a important training session for our newbie IT people.
Okay.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
Yes, but it's okay. I feel like I can trust you already, Philip.
You can. If there's one thing I value above all, it's trust. It's and our relationship is growing by the minute here.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I do too. I'm glad that you feel that as well. So a pentagram ritual, yes, any sharp edges or acute angles will definitely affect the beautiful natural pattern of a Roomba cleaning a room.
Right. Well, it is a circle, and it's a star in a circle, and it had just finished the star, and it had started on the circle, and then that's when it stopped working.
Okay. So your ritual with the Roomba was you were having it work in a pentagram shape, not that you had objects related to the ritual in a pentagram shape. Is that correct?
Well, the object was a pentagram. I'll just tell you, the object was my father's ashes. Yeah.
Ah,
Larry Roomba.
last wishes.
His last wish was to become a Roomba. Um, it's complicated. So I followed the ritual exactly. I just need you for the tech support. But when he died, he had a vial of blood in his desk, right? So the
Mhm.
day he died, I poured the blood on the desk. Roomba cleans it. And also the side brush was his hair. Like we need enough of him as possible in the Roomba in addition to the mechanics. And so
Yes.
he got cremated and, because his last wish was to just continue running the company. And so I put the ashes in the shape of a pentagram today, which is also his birthday. um, and then that's when it stopped working.
Happy happy birthday to the late and great Larry Roomba.
Thank you, Philip. Happy birthday.
Yes. Angelica, I did not mean to suggest in any way that you incorrectly set up the ritual to honor your dad's last wishes. I just want to reset that point. But let's help here. Did your dad leave any instructions for removing ashes in the Roomba should it be affected?
Oh, I don't know. I just know the ritual that he wrote. Instructions for the ashes. I'm sorry. Like, do you think that is the cause?
I believe that may hold a key to how best. No one will know this machine better than Larry. If there was a set of instructions, an instruction booklet written in several languages that described what to do if his ashes were too much for the machine he created, that might hold the key.
Oh, I don't know of such instructions. That's interesting. So obviously I can't unscrew it and look at the dustbin. I don't know if it's full, but even if it was, like the ritual must continue, you know.
It must.
And if anyone,
Angelica, go
yes,
ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, if anybody finds out about this, they're going to think that I messed up the ritual on purpose, like as if I would want to re-murder my father.
Oh, that serious allegation that we'd like to avoid. In spite of these high stakes, I really feel like we found a silver lining here, Angelica.
Yes.
I feel like this is your dad saying, Angelica, lead the way now.
But you think he suicided so I could leave?
No, I certainly am not implying that. I didn't do well as a murder detective. That was the worst 6 months of my life. I'm not trying to infer or deduce anything about that. I think he purposely left incomplete directions in his will and last wishes as a handoff to you to take over and allow Roomba to follow a new path of your design.
That's all I want, is for them to follow my path. We even had this Ouija board set up on the ground, with all the
Yes.
letters. And what he was going to do after the ritual was run the meetings just with the Ouija board, right? Like going over the different letters. We were going to attach a GoPro to him so we would know for a fact what he was saying. But
Yes.
maybe he does want me to take over. Did wow. Huh.
There are a lot of things you're considering. You're holding a lot of weight, and I respect your center of calmness in this time.
Thank you. Your voice is very soothing. There's just something about you, Philip. Like, were you at the last holiday party?
I wouldn't expect anyone from the Ruba family to remember the entire guest list of cleaning product users that were invited to the Roomba family holiday party, but Yes, I did a quick 30 there. I went around the room and introduced myself to as many people as possible, but thinking you'd remember me from that is a tall order. But are you saying that there might be a chance that you remember me being at that holiday party?
Yeah, I think I still have your business card somewhere in my wallet. I'm sorry I never called, but yeah,
We're connected now.
we're connected now. I'm calling you right now.
Yes, it worked out. Hey, not everything works out as you think. I appreciate this call, even when it wasn't a conscious decision to call my business card. Wow, hell of a party, Angelica.
Yeah, yeah.
It
So
was at that
go ahead.
moment I really realized I needed to double down and invest in more cleaning products. And God, I wish I had. Rest in peace,
Right.
mother. But it's never too late.
Well, it's never too late for you, or your father, or your family. Do you have a family?
I do.
Oh,
I do. I am still in contact with a few family members.
no, I'm sorry. I mean, did you have a spouse and children?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Oh,
But we're still on decent terms. It's just a long distance relationship, and that gets complicated.
you have a long distance relationship with your spouse?
Yes.
That's that's interesting. Uh, I feel like I'm prying here. Where do you two live?
Oh, we put our careers first, and we're on opposite coasts now.
Hmm.
I'm in. I'm just outside of Santa Cruz, California, and she is hopping between a few very clean, pristine locations on the East Coast.
Okay, well, I'm glad she's staying clean and safe. Maybe after this call, I have family in California. Perhaps we can figure something out. But we should figure out this pentagram business. Like, here's the thing: if we I would love to get this fixed. I would love to maybe even control the Roomba without anybody knowing. I don't know if
Mhm.
ethically that's bad if I'm in charge of the Roomba. It's his soul kind of trapped in there by making the decisions. I don't want to trap him, but aren't we all just souls trapped in our own bodies?
I was just reading about that very thing. That's exactly what we are. We are spirits in a world that doesn't appreciate spirits. Angelica, I know you have a very busy travel schedule, especially now with it feels like you're gonna take on this role of assuming the position as leader of Roomba. If you're ever in the Santa Cruz area and want to come by, I'd be happy to do whatever I can to support your company mission.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe we can go to the bar and talk about it. I do need to get this fixed. So what are you saying? Are you saying I should just like sweep up the ashes and call it good, pretend like it worked? Like, I don't know what to do. What I
Uh,
don't want, by the way, is an uprising. That would be the worst. If like he
yeah,
dies as a Roomba, like and his spirit is trapped, like he might just all the Roombas will probably start rebelling and not working. And then you're going to get a lot of IT calls. So I would love to take over, but only if we can maintain some peace.
yes, Angelica, I feel that there's a lot of power in how you proceed here. I think don't be ashamed of the public backlash that may occur. You deciding that Larry Roomba's ashes are too big for any Roomba machine is a huge statement and only nods to the power of your father, your family, and your legacy. I say
Okay.
sweep up, clean up, and let that simmer with all of us who believe in your family.
Thank you. Okay. And you won't be mad at me when you start getting all the IT calls about Roomba's not working?
Look, this is not about me, although you've given me space here today, and I'm forever grateful. any business is good business, but about you, this is a huge direction, I think. I think Roomba can just really take over.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I can't wait to meet you in person. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sweep the ashes.
Yes, do it. And if you could, what do you think you'll say once you're in front of the cameras and describing what had happened? What?
I'm gonna say Philip helped me, and he lives in Santa Cruz, and he helped me, and I'm gonna meet him.
Yes, and you know what, Angelica, you helped me.
Oh my God. Thank you, Philip. I'll see you soon, okay?
I'm counting on it, Angelica. Have a great day, and you're gonna do great.
Thank you, thank you. I'll text you.
Great.
Okay,
You have my card. Thank you.
thank you.
Wow. Oh man. Okay. I already have some ideas for this episode so far. A title of the episode, Father Roomba or Ghost Roomba Dad. I like that one. Wow. Okay. Wow. So this was fun. Do we know who we're talking to here, or anyone wants to go first?
I have a good idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So IT person, yeah. You want to guess who the customer is?
Yeah, I feel like I got this.
Okay. Go for it.
Are we ready to reveal?
Yes, ready to reveal.
All right. I wanted to milk that moment. I believe I'm talking with Chelsea Burns.
Yes.
All
Chelsea,
right.
is it you? Boom!
Yeah.
And her entourage in the background. And for
Oh, what a
those who
crew.
currently listen, yeah. She has a cool entourage in the background. All right, Chelsea. Who do you think the IT person is?
I don't know. I can't tell.
No, you gotta guess. This is
I
no,
can
you
guess.
yeah, you're gonna have to guess. It's fine. It's
um,
hard.
This is hard. Oh, could it be Jaren Jr.?
Jaren Jr. You don't have to guess. It's fine. Survey says.
Okay, what? Hello.
Hey.
Todd Basil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Todd Basil, that's me.
Basil, yeah, I said Basil. I keep doing that.
Hi, Todd Basil.
Hello, Chelsea. That was
BB.
fun.
CB, JG, in the flesh, in the house. How's it going? All
that
right.
acronym combo initial combo is really pleasing. Yeah.
Thank you. I've been doing that almost every time. It's if you hear me in the open mics or even at a show, maybe sometimes depends how loud it is. I'll go like, "It's TB," like that, like in the background. TB. He's gonna give you that TB shot, you know.
Yeah, mine unfortunately has a medical connotation. CB, I like that one. There's a whole group of people out there communicating on the road with CBs. That's bringing people together.
And JG, that's good for logos. All right.
Oh yeah.
So I just want to put that out there. Okay. Hey, so let's break this down. We had a lot of fun. This was a story here, and I love it. This was the first. We got the Roomba involved. So I just want to say that as a milestone for this podcast. We finally got the Roomba involved. I want to say we did. So I guess we'll start off. Yeah, customer, Chelsea. Would you like to explain how did you start with this idea as a possessed Roomba? Yes.
Well, my Roomba is broken, and I do need to call IT to fix it. And then the idea just came to me, and then I started researching it because I wanted to make sure, there wasn't already a popular movie about the possessed Roomba. I don't know. And I did find an article about this guy who had a Roomba and he put it on his counter to clean up a spill.
Yeah.
And it's a funny, not funny story. He left a pot of boiling water on the stove and left.
Oh, uh-huh.
And so the Roomba thought that was a spill, and the Roomba knocked off the boiling water and then suicided on top of the oven. And then the guy tried to sue Roomba for it, or whatever the company was. It might have been a knockoff Roomba. And he's
Yeah.
like, Roomba started itself, but this is a man who left the boiling water on the stove.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I don't know if I believe him.
What was his argument? Like, my Roomba was too depressed. What's going on? But I just want to say, I like that you looked up to see if there was any movie ideas. Like, you're about to write a screenplay. And if you are about to do that, I'm going to have to be honest, Chelsea. You're going to have to add Todd and I as executive producers, if that's okay. I don't mind. Todd, are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that, but yeah, but that was a solid idea coming in. So if I get cut out creatively during a process, in the back of my head, I'll understand.
No,
No, you made this happen. You evolved this Roomba with your IT credentials. So
all right, I'm back in.
okay, so how you felt when you were hearing about this Roomba problem, and with the ashes, and trying to get it possessed, and covering up a murder and all this. How were you taking all this, IT person?
I loved it. I thought it was such a strong idea, and it was fun to talk to appliance royalty. I thought this was the call that you get in your career where it changes everything. But yeah, I love, and the mystery of rituals. And I'm a math guy, so talking about pentagrams and angles and circles was really fun.
This is good. I like that.
Yeah, like the observation you made of, were there any rough edges, any sharp edges in this pentagram? That was funny.
The funny part for me was, like, you were just like, so this allegation, you're making this allegation happening. So I would say, you might not want to do that. Like, second murder. Oh man, that's wow. Yeah, Chelsea's. So I remember you were saying, like, I guess there'll be enough time for the big reveal. I was like, what's the big reveal? If I was just thinking, like, if you were to like, just to have this idea of a Roomba to be your ghost dad to control the company, and I was just like, oh, she's like Ocean's 11ing this in a sci-fi way. I was just like, okay, that's really smart. So Chelsea, so you needed to get your Roomba fixed, like in real life, right?
Yeah, I need to call tech support and get it fixed.
Right. So what was the idea, like, with the ashes and the like, how did you add that part to it? Because I know you told me with like the guy with the boiling water and stuff, but like I like this though, like how.
I was just thinking, like, I wanted there to be a ritual, and then I realized I better know what the ritual was, just as my character. And so I just kind of, like, I don't know, I Google search soul switching rituals, how to put a soul into a robot, how to take a soul out of a robot. And I saw common threads like pentagrams, birthdays, death days, etc. So I just kind of wrote out a fake how-to guide before the call.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's how you do it. And Todd, like, I think my favorite thing was that, like, you're just like, I guess you met me before. I did a quick, did you say a quick 30?
I did a quick 30 in and out of that party, yeah.
I never know you were talking about, like, comedy, or you did like a whole presentation.
Oh no.
That's what I thought too. That, like, you did 30 minutes of stand-up. I'm like, you would have done me, just the comedian.
I was like, you couldn't help it.
Oh, yeah. I was timing my brisk anxiety-riddled walk through a room full of people I didn't know.
Hey.
Oh, that's fun.
But you got me thinking too. I was just like, no. He's doing a presentation here. And when he's talking about a quick 30, you can't just come in this room and just do like,
You just start getting into all of your jokes. Just you're throwing them in subtly during tech support.
yeah. You're just
Yeah.
like, I'm not here about the Roombas. I'm here about my comedy here.
You know what?
Oh,
Put those business cards away. Yeah.
Is this the first episode of tech support where nobody did anything to the technology? Like, this is a very emotional episode.
No, people, no, I mean, it goes off it goes off the wire a bit, but that's okay. We have fun. But yeah, every time it's been like technical support so far, or some mentions about it, you can't, I never want one where it's just like, hi, this is IT, how can I help you? Like, hi, yes, I'm in the garden. My carrots, they're not ripe yet. I don't understand. Like that. So unless they could bring in, like, oh, our high-tech hoses will make sure the water temperature is right. I don't know. So
Yeah.
while I say this, I'm bringing some ideas for future guests. So if you're listening, don't do gardening. That's taken, okay? Don't do the gardening route. All right. Sorry, I had to get off my chest, but I just want to say, great tech support call. Really professional work, Todd. Yeah, threw out some sci-fi material at you, but you were just like, no, I'm gonna like like Halloween is over. I'm gonna relax here. I'm gonna help out this person and make sure they don't get trialed for killing her dad 2 times.
Yeah.
And Chelsea,
Yes.
thank you for going above and beyond. And just like bringing in a certain element, a ghost element, and and the Roomba, which is great. I'm a big fan of Roombas, and I need to get one myself. So thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, this is
wonderful when they work.
Mm.
For the call, I looked up what the different components were of the Roomba because, to be honest, I have not tried anything other than hitting buttons to get it to work. So I was like, I don't even know how this thing operates. Maybe that's the problem.
Okay. But my question is, like, how many times it broke down on you so far? How long you had the Roomba for?
Oh, not that long. I think it broke down after only like a month or something.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Oh, okay. And how many times did you said it only broke down like once?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I might get one. So you just, you haven't make the decision here, Every year they get better and better too. So
I'll let you know what happens. I will update you on when I get my real life Roomba to work.
all right. Excellent. All right. I could go on about these Roombas, but before we end, I just want to ask, Chelsea, do you have anything you'd like to plug? Anything happening?
I do. I'll be doing stand-up at Laugh Track Town, USA on March 19th in Eugene at the National Tap House at 9:00. And then on March 26th, we have Comedy the Music Hall with Jaren George as my host. And our musical theme is 80s hair metal.
Whoa.
So comics will tell the jokes, and then an 80s hair metal song will be written and created on the spot about their punchlines right afterwards. And that'll be at Cruise Room Annex.
All right. I got to wear some tights, I guess. And
please.
I might have to do some makeup, like around the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're too.
Good.
Your costume game and wig game, you two, has been off the charts. So
stop. When in Rome, when in Rome, when in Rome. Thank you. We do all right. Yeah. Come out for comedy. This past couple days so far, I've been seeing, people, a lot of people seeing comedy, and I love seeing, the smiles on people's faces, especially, in today's times. It's really good. It's really, really good. It's wonderful. So thank you all for coming out. But yeah, come out for more shows. Speaking about more comedy, yeah, Todd, do you have anything you like to plug? Anything happening?
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got a 1-minute podcast. We all have the time for a 1-minute podcast. It's called I Drank Too Much Coffee. It's on Apple Podcasts and other platforms. I'm on Instagram at Todd Oregano. And Jaren, I'm doing a show with you April 9th, 7 p.m. at the Show Bar, which is somehow attached to Revolution Hall. There's a
Yeah.
teacher show, full lineup of teachers doing comedy from the classroom. And I think you can get tickets on the Revolution Hall website, but that's April 9th at 7 p.m. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Yeah, a lot of tickets sold. So it's just like, ooh, yeah, you want to get on that. Yeah, I'm hosting. So, I mean, as an experienced teacher, I feel like I want to, introduce y'all correctly, make sure, the audience is well behaved, and making sure, we're passing our requirements on as a district on our testing, which is really important. So we can get funding. Sorry, I went into a tangent there. We're talking about a show here. All right. Yeah.
Oh, I love that it's just teachers. You'll need to give out bathroom passes during the show if anyone wants to leave.
Oh,
thank you.
brilliant. Yes.
Yeah, Chelsea, please, we gotta make sure we're raising our hands. So we're making sure that, we're not interrupting. That's the second time. I'm gonna have to see to call your parents about this.
I'm sorry,
All right.
Mr. Lee.
Okay, no worries. All right. We learn. Growth mindset. All right. Woo, see, I'm back in it. Oh man, come on. Give me a classroom. I could go substitute teaching if I wanted to. I could do it.
Yeah, I would hire you as my teacher.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
absolutely.
Right. And Todd, do you like an open mic or so that happens or anything? No.
Oh, yeah. So Joyce Nance and I are co-producing things. If you go to hellosuckercomedy.com, you'll see our upcoming things. But we are deciding what our calendar is going to look like right now. But that website will have any upcoming dates.
Sounds good. I love that name. Hello, sucker.
Hello, sucker. We're all suckers for comedy.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Positive.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just need some optimism. Oh
yeah.
It's the music, of course.
Yes. Yes, that's where I was heading. I think I'm gonna break into a musical, but yeah, that's and the one and the two. All right. Anyways, thank y'all for being on this wonderful podcast, and I appreciate it. I hope you've learned some Roomba tech support skills, and that's what I want to make sure you get out of the tech support skills. Okay, there will be a quiz next week. All right. Don't ask me any questions. All right about it. Okay. All right. Thank you, y'all. This has been IT Desk. Take care. All right. Bye.